Hey guys, it's Rico around 4 here at Rico for short, and today I have another League of Legends match for you, this one featuring Lee Sin yet again. So, I've decided to just give up on making videos for champions that I haven't actually made a video for. I mean, I've made multiple Shaco videos. So I decided, what the hell, I've got 2 Lee Sin matches, but I'll make another Lee Sin match because I am in a Lee Sin mood right now. Like, I've been playing him quite a bit. Anyway, so I'm going to be jungling in this match. This is ranked, so we're going to have Kennen mid, Fiora top, Kayle and Graves bot, and the enemy for mid is going to be Malzahar, and in top lane they're going to have Gangplank, they're going to have a jungler Mumu, and then they're going to have Ashe Soraka bot. So, few things. One, I'm going to actually steal their red because a Mumu is extremely mana dependent, so he would obviously start at blue or wolves in blue, and that means that I'm able to easily just go into the jungle and steal their red. So, that's what I'm going to do. Normally when you're a jungler like this, you should always look for opportunities like this because you're able to shut down the other jungler really effectively, and also you don't weigh out your own buffs, which means you can use them later on when the enemies run out. So, let's see. Our Fiora also is actually a first time Fiora because she didn't know who to choose, so she randomed and Fiora was free, so she got Fiora and she hasn't actually used her yet. But, doesn't matter, she will go alright. It's funny because when I actually played Fiora for the first few times, it was all in ranked. I've never played her in a normal. Anyway, so, started boots 3, easy, you can go boots 3, Doran's, Longsword, Cloth, Vampiric. That's what the great thing about Lee Sin. Anyway, so gonna get a leash from basically every single lane. I don't even know why bot's here. I was telling them to go back. Anyway, so it looks like Fiora also took one of my mini Graves took one of my mini lizards. So I'm not going to be able to hit level 2 yet, so I can't gank top with that Q. So what I'm going to do is I didn't use my smite, so I'm going to just smite, steal the enemy Blue Wraith, and that's going to set him behind even more. And the rest of the lane's just going to go to the lanes. Anyway, so got red buff, got level 2, and I'm going to go top for a gank now. And it looks like Fiora going after GP. And now if I had my W, it would have been easier. But anyway, there's the exhaust, there's the ignite. And then GP's going to get a nice attack off. And he's going to get really low. I'm going to put my ignite. He's going to put his oranges. And then my red buff's going to be able to finish him off. Anyway, so unfortunately did lose there. And did get first blooded. Our Fiora did get first blooded, but it was a 1-for-1 anyway, so at least we were able to make the best of the situation. Anyway, so see what's happening in the other lanes. Not too much. Yeah. Anyway, so gonna be able to push all that to the turret, and GP's not gonna be back in time for it. And I was gonna go mid for a gank because I noticed, look at Malzahar, teleport ignite, and he doesn't even have boots, so it's just a gank waiting to happen. He has no flash. I can easily gank him, and he won't be able to escape. So anyway, Kennen's gonna go in, gonna get him. I'm gonna get my Q. There's my E, and there's the stun. And I'm going to be able to pull off that gank, and Kennen's going to be able to get the kill. So, that's another thing you want to look out for. People that don't have any escape tools. Like, I went top first because, first of all, I wanted to help out Fiora, but also because, look at Gangplank. Exhaust Ignite. He doesn't have any Flash or Ghost, but he does have his oranges. But I didn't expect him to actually go after Fiora like that. Anyway, so I was going to go top again for another gank. I am level 4, got all my spells. I like to max my Q. I've said a video about his abilities like once or twice, so I'm not going to actually say them again. Anyway, so I'm going to just walk in and get Q'd. And it is, I'm just going to take those minions because I'm boss. Anyway, so it looks like it is warded. The ward just ran out, I think. Might have been top ward, I'm not too sure. And I'm going to go mid for another gank, I think, as I saw that Malzahar is still there, and I'm just going to do it just for pressure, but not gonna actually do much anyway. Okay, so let's see what's happening in the other lanes. Anyway, so it looks like an Ignite and an E going on to Kennen, but he's just going to be able to survive on about 40 HP. So I'm going to cover just as he goes back to get some health and buy, and I'll just cover in the meantime. Anyway, so Lee Sin right now is probably one of the strongest junglers because he has he's got so many different builds he can go. He can go damage, he can go tank, he can go... Those are the only two I'd actually ever think of. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, he can start with almost any every single item while jungling. Because of his different abilities, he can start with any ability and still be able to get jungle really, really well. His ganks are great. He has his Q, he can kick towards people, so he has a gap closer. He has a slow, he has his W, his shield, and he also has his ultimate, which is really great in team fights. You can just go to the back, ult the carry, and the carry will just, or even just ult the tank. The tank will go all the way flying to the back and knock back everybody, including the carry, and it just helps in team comps really, really well. Anyway, so I did start off with boots, went back from that gank into ganks, I should say. Then I got Madrod's Razors, gonna build into a Wriggles, and got some health potions, some wards, all that good stuff. And let's see, gonna get red, then gonna gank bot, I think. Anyway. Speed that up. Yep, there's the red buff. And I wanted to gank with level 6, so I decided instead I'll actually just do my golems, and then I'll gank, because Lee Sin ganking at level 6 is really, really strong. It's probably one of the strongest gankers, so Lee Sin, God jungler anyway. So it looks like I saw Soraka was low, and I noticed she had just used her heal, so she wouldn't be able to use her heal. So I'm gonna go in, gonna use my Q, but I am silenced, but I'm still gonna be able to kick. There's the E, but I didn't know she did have heal. I'm gonna be able to put in exhaust to lower her health, and then use my ultimate and be able to take it down. Ignite going onto me, gonna take a turret shot, but I'm going to be OG, and all that good stuff. Anyway, so looks like Kennen taking some more harass, but he should be fine. Top, meanwhile, Gangplank almost got his Zeal, it seems, and Fiora still got cloth armor potions. Down to one more potion left. So anyway, gonna gank mid, and I do stupid move here. I'm gonna get ulted by Thingo. I'm gonna safeguard to Kennen, but unfortunately I did get ignited, and unfortunately I'm going to be taken down. So that was a bad choice by me, and now Malzahar's red buff. But unfortunately that was stupid. I didn't notice that his ultimate was up, and I didn't notice it would do so much damage. So whatever you do, do not do that. Don't just walk into a Malzahar with half health. Anyway, so got my Wriggles and my boots and some sight wards, etc. Gonna buy some health potions. Yep, there it is. Let's see. Let's see. Anyway, so I was looking at top, and I was thinking, why don't you just try and actually stop him from attacking the turret? Anyway, so gonna put quite a bit of harass onto Fiora, but still going to be able to sort of farm at the turret, and I think recall, or not. Anyway, so top's being pushed quite a bit, and mid's also being pushed as Kennen did go back. He does have a revolver now, and that's going to be able to free up, that's going to allow me to gank pretty easily. But what I wanted to do was focus on top. What you want to do is you want to also gank the lane that you think will need the most help. So I noticed GP wasn't there, so I was going to go and instead try and shut down the Amumu, because if I can't gank, then I might as well just gank the enemy jungle. So I'm going to go for his golems and then see if I can take anything else. So, or not. Let's see. Yep, so I'm going to go down, and look, here's a Mumu. So I'm going to use my Q, kick towards him, use my E and then ult for good measure, and I'm gonna be able to take him down. Anyway, so here comes GP. He wasn't noticed. He did notice me, and I was able to actually take blue buff from Amumu. Anyway, so I'm gonna safeguard and ward jump over the wall across to Baron, and because of that, I was able to survive, as JP would have killed me. And look at JP, run, bitch. Well, duh. What else am I gonna do? Anyway, so I think there was another kill or death somewhere. I'm not too sure. Malzahar, Ash, Raka, KO Graves. Okay, so it looks like there was a kill bot, with Ash dying. And it looks like Soraka getting chased by Graves, and there's the kill. So gonna be able to pick up that. And Graves is just gonna recall. Anyway, so I was going to go mid for a gank, but I didn't see him, so it didn't really matter. And then just gonna steal Singuh. Right. Anyway, so looks like Fiora and Graves getting engaged. Ignite going onto somebody. Okay, Ignite's going onto both people. So, oh, Fiora ulting just at the last moment, and that's gonna actually help us survive and be able to survive that encounter and get a kill on GP. So that's the power of Fiora. Even get her just a little bit farmed. GP not going too good on farm, but Fiora going worse. But because of that, Fiora is still in this, and she's going to be able to help him out a lot. I'm going to be able to hopefully help her out a lot now that she's actually got some damage. Anyway, so I'm gonna steal golems. Meanwhile, looks like Kennen getting chased by Malzahar is pretty low. Yep, 20 HP. I'm pretty sure I should have noticed that. Anyway, so Mimic coming in here, and I'm gonna go my Q, and there it is. Gonna E, and I probably should have ulted and then Q'd. But anyway, so I'm gonna exhaust him, but he's gonna flash over, and I'm gonna go too far. I'm gonna get exhausted, slowed by GP, and I'm gonna ult him. But there's the Amumu, and yep, Amumu's going to be able to kill me, unfortunately. Anyway, so it looks like Fiora's going to come in here, but going to get ulted by Amumu as he just hit level 6, and there's the JP ultimate, and unfortunately JP is going to be able to take her down. So that was a really bad play by me, actually. I shouldn't have chased like that. I made him blow his flash. I should have just left it there, but unfortunately I went too far, and they got 2 kills out of that. I think that bot did get some kills though, so that was good. Anyway, when I went back, well, died actually, I got Longsword and Ruby Crystal. This was to bind to a phage, for those of you who don't actually know anything about items. And I think this was to build into a Frozen Mallet first. Frozen Mallet, pretty good item, I believe at least, because it does give health, it gives the attack damage, and it also gives that passive where it slows them non-stop. Anyway, gonna pick up my red. Looks like JP maybe gonna get this tower. He does seem to be applying quite a bit of pressure, but here comes Fiora, and she's gonna be able to stop him from taking that turret. Anyway, so it looks like mid going alright. Kennen seems to be losing against Malzahar. I think that Malzahar would probably be one of the only counters to Kennen. I'm not too sure. Anyway, so I was going to go mid for a gank now, as I saw Malzahar was pushing, and he also doesn't have that flash, so the only thing he could do was either teleport away if he's that smart and goes into a bush or something, and then ults me. Anyway, so I'm going to go in. Here we go. So there's the Kennen doing something, but not going to be able to do anything. I did get my Q, and that was actually, I'm not sure if that was all that damage. Anyway, so doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do anything. I did get some damage, and other than that, it was alright. Anyway, so Malzahar pushing again, so I was going to go in for another gank. Here he is. I'm going to throw my Q, and there's my Q, E combo, and he's not going to be able to do much to me. Just W to get rid of his freaking thing. Anyway, so here comes a Amumu with double buff and has his ultimate. I'm not too sure if it's up yet, but here's something that they shouldn't have done. Both of them are gonna push this lane, and then look at what Amumu does. Amumu's gonna walk right into us. I'm gonna throw down my Q and then use my different abilities, E, all that crap, and then Kennen's gonna be able to help as well. There's the ultimate, but going to shut down that Malzahar. I'm gonna ult just as I use my Q, and I'm going to be able to get the kill on both of them, and that's gonna give me quite a big lead. And I'm gonna go top now for a gank on this JP, trying to help shut him down as well. And let's see what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go up. And I was going to go round, but I decided not to, so he was going to recall now, but here we go. So I'm going to Q, there's my E, and there's the GP ultimate, and there's the Fiora ultimate as well. And unfortunately, Fiora's going to get in the way, and I'm going to die to the turret. If Fiora wasn't there, then A, I would have died to the turret earlier because there wasn't enough damage from me, and B, because I would have been able to get away. Anyway, there was a kill death bot, well, top I should actually say. Anyway, so looks like Kale getting a double kill on both bot, Ashe and Soraka, but unfortunately Graves did die, so Graves 3-1-3 while Kale going 2-0-3, so Kale's support is actually fairly strong if paired with the right people and how to use it properly. Anyway, so got my Phage, now got another Ruby Crystal and a Regrowth Pendant. I decided what the hell, I got that slow and health and attack damage from Phage. I might as well just go, bloody hell. I might as well just go straight for a Warmogs. As Warmogs, the more health the better, because we don't actually have a tank in this match, so I was going to be tanking. Well, going mainly off tank. Anyway, so it looks like Malzahar is top, but going after Fiora, but here comes a Amumu as well. And there's a Amumu bandage, but just gonna miss. And it looks like that Fiora Ghost actually did help. And here comes GP as well, so I think Malzahar did actually get quite low, but oh well. Anyway, so I'm gonna give Kale Blue. I'm gonna go after oh, what's her name? Soraka. Anyway, I'm going to use my ultimate and all my abilities, but Soraka just going to use a heal. So I decided to go after Ashe, who's going after Kale. So I'm going to go towards Ashe, and there we go. Going to be able to take him down and help Kale pick up the kill. Anyway, so it looks like Kennen did get a turret get the turret mid. He's going to go 1v3, and he's going to be able to take down Graves. Not Graves, so, 2v2 actually. He's going to be able to take down Gangplank, and then flash away from Amumu. He seems pretty low, yep, about 500 health, and Amumu's about 400. So he could probably take him, but he's not going to risk it, and unfortunately Graves is going to die. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what to say now. Yeah, you will notice actually a few times right now that I actually do fail my Q. Yep, and there's the fail Q. Anyway, so it looks like Kennen unfortunately dying to Malzahar and JP. So it looks like both of them tried, he tried to get Malzahar maybe, and then unfortunately died or something. Anyway, I'm going to go after Soraka, but she's constantly going to just heal herself. But the good thing, she is wasting mana, so... But unfortunately, here comes Ashe, and I was hoping that Ashe would ult so I could just Q to the rates. But anyway, here comes, what's his name? JP, and gonna get me really low. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna, wood jump just close. And then it looks like I'm gonna have to do something. I'm getting really low. I'm gonna exhaust JP, then I'm gonna ult him. And then I'm gonna fail my Q. And if I hadn't failed that, there's the Ashe ultimate. Unfortunately, I am going to die. If I hadn't failed that, then I would have been able to kick towards blue buff and survive that. Oh well. Anyway, so it looks like also Malzahar picking up a kill on our Fiora. Looks like 1v1, not going the best for us. So unfortunately 2 deaths there. And let's see Malzahar. So about half HP. So looks like Malzahar definitely won that engage. Anyway, got Merc Treads. Merc Treads, great item on him. Not sure what other boots you would get on Lee Sin actually, other than like Ninja Tabby. What they should do is introduce boots that actually give you health. That would be great for tanks. It would actually allow you to itemize better. Anyway, so Kennen going in for an ultimate. That was a really nice, well-played ultimate. So gonna get a double kill on Malzahar and Ashe. Gonna continue chasing, but it doesn't look like they're gonna be able to get the rest of the kills on them. Anyway, so let's see. I'm gonna go back up top and help out my team. Looks like top tower almost gone as well. So we were able to save it. And meanwhile, they are going to get top turret. And it looks like Kennen going up to Soraka. Going to be able to get the kill. Going to get a killing spree. But unfortunately, GP going to take him down. And then Graves and KO chasing. But here comes Amumu. And they're not going to be able to get him, unfortunately. Anyway, so GP ultimate going down just as KO goes after Amumu and GP. So there's a Amumu ultimate going off. I do have my kick, so there's the ultimate from me. Not going to kick him over the wall and going to be able to pick up the kill. I'm going to be able to get an assist for that as Graves Ignite picks him off. Anyway, I wanted to go after this GP. He was quite low, but here comes Ash, and unfortunately we're not going to be able to. But we do make a little bit of a mistake here. We actually are going to hang around just a tad long. And I'm going to make a stupid mistake of kicking, as I just wanted that minion. Anyway, so it looks like Fiora unfortunately dying to Malzahar mid, and Malzahar is going to pick up that turret. So Fiora not really learning, still actually losing. Anyway, so Ash and Soraka quite low, but I'm also low as well. And I'm going to kick randomly. And unfortunately, there is that buff from Soraka's heal on Ash that actually makes my attacks quite useless. Anyway, so Graves getting quite low, and here comes Malzahar. Not gonna fail my Q. I walk into all of them, I use my E, but that was a really nice well-played ultimate from Kale. Just gonna barely let me survive. Ash getting chasing me. I'm gonna Q towards an enemy minion fairly, and then I'm going to just W to another minion and walk out. Anyway, so it looks like Graves and Kale going up to and Kennen going after the others, and Graves unfortunately gonna take GP gonna take down Kale unfortunately, but Graves is gonna get the kill on GP, but unfortunately Graves is gonna die as well to Malzahar. Kennen getting chased by Amumu it seems, and Malzahar. But gonna just be able to survive with Fiora also just hanging about. Anyway.
Extend your senses.
I don't know, after looking at this view for even 2 seconds and then switching it back to this view looks so weird. But, oh. Yeah, I don't like that. Anyway, so gonna pick up blue buff as no one else was here, and Fiora's gonna try and go after this Soraka, and let's see what happens. So, I also want to pick up. I'm not sure if I mentioned in my last video, and that Ignite coming late actually. With Fiora's Q, when she lunged, she actually sometimes couldn't lunge again. That bug has now been fixed. It's all fine, and you can definitely lunge twice. Anyway, so I'm going to go after Soraka as well with Fiora, but unfortunately I Q'd to the wrong thing. And I'm going to use my E, and here's my Q, and I'm going to fail and hit a minion and get the minion kill actually. But looks like Fiora going to go after her, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to get really low. I'm going to die to Soraka, and then Malzahar's going to get the kill on Fiora with a GP ultimate coming in. So that was a really bad play. I'm sorry, I just turned off my microphone. That was a bad play by both of us. We just hung around way too long. We should have just backed, but unfortunately we did something stupid. And that was a slight mistake on my part. Oh, and KO just ghosting for some reason. This is Bob actually decided to talk to me, and my screen, it popped up on me just as it happened, and unfortunately I couldn't see what was happening much. Oh well, so Kennen getting engaged upon, gonna get ignited, but Kale going to get the Malefic Visions. There's the Amumu Bandage, and Kennen going to go after GP, gonna get him really low. Ash's Soraka also really low. That Q gonna miss everybody except Soraka, gonna be able to get the kill, but Kale gonna get ignited and engaged upon, and she walked in the wrong area. Unfortunately, gonna get picked up by Malzahar's Ignite. GP gonna go back out, and there's Malzahar, there's Amumu, and here comes Kennen, me, and Fiora. I was going to go bot after Amumu and GP. GP actually sitting in that bush, we can see him. But it looks like we are going to go after Malzahar. Fiora gonna ghost, and let's see what's gonna happen. Looks like Malzahar turning around and actually going for Fiora, but he's gonna turn around and actually try and juke us, gonna buy his team time to revive and help out his team. Cover some lost ground, but it looks like they're gonna go, he's gonna be able to get him, and I'm gonna be able to come in, be able to take him down and get the killing spree. Then we notice GP coming in, but looks like we're not gonna be able to do much. Meanwhile, Graves bot gonna be able to take down bot turret, and that's going to push us quite a bit ahead in this game. They only have our mid turret, and that's from when Fiora died to Malzahar and was able to push. Anyway, so I saw a movement, so I decided to queue towards him. Didn't notice that GP was there, or Soraka. I'm gonna W towards Fiora, but unfortunately going to be taken down. I'm going to get them all really low, along with Kennen. So I'm going to be able to take down GP. We're going to go after Mumu. I'm going to be able to get the kill. We're going to go after Soraka. Going to get her really low. And I am going to ward for some reason there. That was sort of an accident. But it doesn't really matter, as it will actually slightly help. I'm going to get, actually, not really, no. Anyway, so, looks like Graves was able to get a kill on Ashe as well. And that's going to help us. Anyway, so I'm going to E Soraka and then get her really low. And, yep, there's the kill. I'm going to be able to almost get her. There's the Q. And let's see if I can get her. I really wanted to, but unfortunately it ran out and I was really low. Anyway, so Graves going to get another kill on Malzahar and actually start a killing spree with the help of Kayle. So anyway, so here's Soraka. We know I did notice she was actually and I'm going to be able to kick towards her, and there's a Kennen ultimate going off, and we are going to be able to get the kill. So regardless that we used an ultimate, a kill's a kill, and we were able to get it. So looks like Graves going to be able to get another kill on Gangplank with the help of Kayle. So going to be able to get a rampage going and going to help us out by getting quite a bit fed. Anyway, so it looks like I'm going to maybe die to these minions. What do you think, guys? Leave it in the comments. Yeah. Anyway, so let's see. Looks like Graves going to get another kill on Ashe, actually. So just continuously being able to get the enemy team. And looks like Kayle's going to get the kill on Amumu. Let's see. I had 3k gold. Let's see what I buy. Let's see what I buy. Let's see what I buy. The hell? I didn't buy anything. Oh, yep. There's a frozen mallet, and wait for it. Move position. Like a boss. And wait for it. Okay. Looks like I needed more actually for the warm-ups. Yep. Looks like I hung around to get my Giant's Belt. Yep, there's the Giant's Belt. Okay, so we did get Dragons, so that's why I was hanging around so I could get the Giant's Belt. Giant's Belt to burn to a Warmogs. I would have liked to wait 20 seconds just to get that 430 health. So, oh well, good for me and good for my team. Anyway, Kennen going in here, going to go after Amumu, going to get him really low. Fiora also with that red buff, but I'm not going to do much. Here comes Ashe as well, and 1Q actually taking a chunk off her health. Looks like Kennen actually building a Rylai's, and I'm going to just charge in here, go after Soraka. There's the Kennen ultimate going in. That's a nice Ashe ultimate, stopping GP, but Kennen, and he's going to pop his Rylai's. I'm going to go after Malzahar, and there's the kill. Then I'm going to go after Kennen, going to go to him, going to use my E to slow down Ashe. Graves going to be able to take down Amumu. I'm going to go after GP, same with everybody. And there's an Ignite going off somewhere, and I'm going to be able to W towards Kennen, helping him with that Ignite, and then be able to get up the kill. I'm going to exhaust Ashe, going to be able to take her down, and then Soraka's the only one left. I did get a triple, going to W towards Kayle. Then let's see, I'm going to go use my Q, and there's the kick, and there's the E. So basically a quadra for me, and a kill from Graves. So almost, it was basically a delayed quadra. If not for Graves, I would have gotten a delayed painter. So, oh well, it happens. I've had that with Shaco, where I almost had that, but doesn't matter. They're going to surrender. That's going to be GG. I hope you guys enjoyed this match. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Leave a comment on who you would like me to play next. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.